Hi guys, it's Angie, Tekknowgerl. I am going for a walk today. A pretty long walk because I need to go to the store. So I'm just checking my camera here. And I think we'll be okay. Let's get my run keeper going also. Alright, let's go. My earphones off. So you guys know I haven't been out here. I came out before Christmas, and I thought I'd come out today because the last time I did a walk and talk was the last time I went outside. So, no, don't do that. So, just thought it'd be fun. It rained last night, and that was the trip. It didn't rain for long, though. Let's see what we got. I think we got something. I got my earphones in, and they keep making this beeping sound because they think, my earbuds that is, thinks that I'm still in my apartment with my computer. Well, I hope you all had a good Christmas. Mine was pretty quiet, kind of like a regular day. I guess you could say a regular day. They had a lot of Christmas shows on the Lifetime channel. They had a lot of different Christmas movies, which I'm not really into, but you know, it fit the occasion, so I couldn't argue with that. I didn't get to tell y'all I was forced to buy a new computer, so I guess that was my second Christmas gift to myself. Well, my first Christmas gift to myself. My second Christmas gift to myself was I moved the furniture around in my apartment, so now it looks like I live in a whole new place. Shout out to everyone that took a look at my video from before Christmas. But you know what? The thing that's going on with YouTube and this COPA law is really confusing to me. And although I said I wasn't going to upload any more videos, I still want to have that conversation when I walk, because one of the things that actually motivates me to get out and walk is the fact that I have someone to talk to. And if you remember, during my very first videos, um, that was my thing. Saying that it helps my anxiety and my depression. And I really, I don't know what's going on with me. I haven't had the motivation to get out and walk. Well, to get out, period. Um, yesterday, yesterday was Sunday. Yeah. Yesterday, I I had to force myself to actually take out my garbage because I didn't want to go outside. I just, you know, I just wanted to stay in my place. And more, I'm kind of getting to feel like maybe there's nothing wrong with staying in my place. But I know that, we're supposed to get sunlight or sunshine. Is it sunshine or sun? Anyway, for the vitamin D that comes from the sun. So, that's not my main concern, but it is a concern. So my doctor has been, she's had her minions contacting me because she wants me to come in for my annual physical. And one reason why I don't go for the physical, well, I haven't yet, is because I don't like when they take blood from me. They're going to have to take blood. And it's going to be time for another, what do they call it? Where you have to do something with your boo-boo. Oh, I should say the correct word, feces or fecal matter. They want you to, you gotta, what is it called? It's a colon something, but it's a test to make sure you don't have cancer, colon cancer. And it's a screening, not a screening, I guess it is a screening. Sorry guys, I got quiet because we were walking by that dog, and he always barks. So Brittany went to Las Vegas for Christmas. She's got some in-laws there, and in-laws. And so she and Mr. Lando, they go every year at Christmas time. They go other times of the year as well, but I'm not too familiar with when that is. But I know for sure um, she goes for Christmas. She spends Thanksgiving with her family, and then they spend Thanksgiving with us, and then they spend Christmas with the other, his family. So it seems like an easy trade-off. So it's windy out here. Not as windy as it has been before, but it's still windy. And we're expecting some rain around noon, and that's why I wanted to, get on out here now and go get what I'm going to get at the store. And then get on back before the rain hits. I'm listening to my drill sergeant, which is my run keeper. I still haven't gotten a new walking app, basically because I haven't been walking. And I put my walking clothes on today, and Lord have mercy, it's a trip because now I can see a roll of fat around my midsection, whereas before, when I was walking consistently, that roll had gone away. So it's very disappointing, I guess is a good word. Sorry guys, we are walking under an overpass, so that's why it's a little dark. So the COPA law will go into effect January 1st. So that's day after tomorrow, huh? And I haven't heard a lot of YouTubers talking about it anymore. They were really interested in it back in November, I guess. And I haven't heard many people showing or sharing any kind of concern about COPA. I do know that the FTC, they have been making some changes, and they've really been listening to the YouTube community, everyone who's reached out to them and said, hey, this is not fair, this is not right, whatever. They've not made changes, but they've made the rules more easier to understand. Because remember, before I told you guys, the laws were very vague. For example, you had to, if you said your video was child friendly, you wouldn't be able to have any kind of interaction on that video. And YouTube would make the video unsearchable. Now, if you said that the video was not child friendly, there would be the risk of um, them reviewing your video, and if they see something that is child friendly, then you could get a fine on that video for up to, I think it's $42,530. And so that was my big concern. Not only do I not have $42,530, but I, what I do have, I like to keep. And we all know that if they decide that they want to go ahead and charge me for the video, then the chances are they're probably going to look at all the rest of the videos and charge you accordingly. Well, not charge you, I'm going to say charge you. They will fine you. And you're responsible for that. You have to go to court and everything. And, I don't have court money or none of that. So, my concern was that I didn't want to be liable. And so that was the whole point in me saying that I didn't want to do any more videos. So we'll see how it turns out. We'll just see. So we are here. I'm going to stop the video. What I was thinking, and I had gotten some input from my daughter that maybe I should mark all my videos private. But, when I think about it, if I make the videos private, no one will be able to see them anyway. And if I delete them, then I won't have, well, I'll delete them. But if I take them off YouTube, I won't have any place to store them. Because you guys know, my videos are on average 30 minutes long, unless I do a walk like this, when it takes a little bit longer. So, I don't know. I still haven't decided what I want to do yet. There were people on YouTube saying that, the government's not going to come for people who don't have a large following on YouTube. And right now, I have 51 subscribers, and I probably have only one person who actually makes comments on my videos. And I haven't heard from her since my final video. She didn't comment on my last video, so I don't know if she's even watched it. So that's kind of what I look forward to. When I first started, I wasn't expecting any comments, and I got a person here, I got a person there. Shout out to Artistic Vegan or Artistic Vegan Home. And shout out to, let me think for a minute, the Versatile Network. Those are two people that, or two channels rather, that actually showed some verbal love on my channel. And what I really enjoy is feedback. I remember listening to a video. Sorry about the sound, guys. But I remember listening to a YouTube video from a butcher. Now this guy, his name is Scott Reed. He also has a YouTube channel. And, he was saying that he may have missed his calling. As you guys know, I am, sometimes I forget my age. I was born in 1965. So I think I'm 54. I'm not really good in math. Never have been. So I'll let you guys do the math. But I think I'm 54. I remember when my sister was 54. She's my oldest sister. So if I'm 54, she's 64. I don't know what year she was born. Like I said, I don't mess around with math if I don't have to. So there's that. I've really been interested in watching cook and eat videos. And I guess I'm a huge subscriber to Quang Tran. I had told you about him in a video, I think my last video. I told you about him. He cooks the food, prepares it, cooks it, and then we get to watch him eat. And I don't know why, but I love watching his fried chicken videos. He loves fried chicken. And so he's got these different ways of preparing it. Like he's done Nashville fried chicken. He's done Louisiana fried chicken. He's done a copycat of Popeye's fried chicken, Kentucky fried chicken. And Kentucky fried chicken was his favorite. And then he had Popeye's. And I think he became a believer in Popeye's chicken last year, 2018. It might have been 2017. But I'm for sure he did a lot of Popeye's videos in 2018 and this year as well. Okay, we're walking by the dog. Be quiet. Okay, we're gonna make this light, and then we get to the other side, we'll rest. Okay? Okay. Alright. I got my bright shoes on today because it was so funny looking out here. The sun is in and out, and all right, we'll stop here. Oh, people are out there golfing today. I watched a lot of episodes of Kitchen Nightmares. That's Gordon Ramsay. And I started watching 24 Hours to Hell and Back. And that show is kind of interesting. I don't know where Gordon Ramsay finds these people to work with, but it seems to me like, pardon me, it seems to me like all the people that appear on these shows, they have a resentment or attitude about Gordon and or towards Gordon, and I don't understand that, because he's got his restaurant, he's straight, but and he doesn't necessarily have to be there. He's there to help them, and they've got this attitude, and they get angry with him, and he's just very passionate about cooking, customers and standards. He's got a very high quality of standards, and here comes a siren, guys, so I apologize. Oh, it's not coming down here. They're turning on Woodley. Oh boy, that's an interesting house. They can't see anything out their front window because they got a big old wall up around the place. I wouldn't want that at all. So, I was talking about 24 Hours to Hell and Back. And so, what he does is, he goes into these restaurants, and obviously there are struggling restaurants who are on the verge of going out of business, or stuff like that. And he tells them what they need to do to get back on track. And it's very interesting. Good morning. It's very interesting. So I like the show because what he does is he goes in and Happy New Year. He goes in and he assesses, what's going on in the business, and then he talks to the employees, he talks to the owners, and my most favorite part of the show is when he goes into the kitchen. He always finds a mess. Always. And, it's uncensored. And, Gordon Ramsay, he cusses a lot. And he basically, cusses them all out. And especially the head chef. Because most of the kitchens that he goes into are filthy. Dirty, dirty, dirty. It really makes you wonder, it kind of makes you wonder, like, when we eat out, what does our restaurant's kitchen look like? I remember an episode of Andy Griffith, and he was talking to this family called the Darlings, and Briscoe Darling was the he was the head of the family, and he wanted to, he ordered his food from a restaurant, but he wanted to go into the kitchen and watch the chef prepare his food. And Andy said, no, you can't do that. And he said, then I'm not going to eat here. So naturally, Andy took him to Aunt B. And Aunt B, she'll let you in the kitchen. You can be in the kitchen and watch her cook. Oh, the mailman came early today. Goodness. I've never seen. What time is it? It's not even noon. Wow. This must be a new mailman. I've never seen him come this fast. But it's early. You know what? I did. I take that back. When I first moved here, we would get our mail at about, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11. Yeah. Pardon me, my nose is starting to run. That's because it's kind of chilly out here, and it's cold. My little hands are all wrinkled up. I forgot my gloves, but I didn't think about them until we were already at Haskell, Laston and Haskell. So I wasn't about to turn around and come back because I had told you guys what a struggle it's been for me to even get out the house. So shout out to me for getting out and doing this, cold hands and all. Last night I went to bed and I didn't fall asleep until maybe 3 or 4 o'clock, because there was an episode of Thriller and Boris Karloff, he's the host. It's kind of like the Twilight Zone, but less dramatic, because I watched this one. I started watching it about 3 o'clock, and I watched it all the way to the end. It was an hour long, and the ending was sucked. It was bad, real bad. I was like, man, I sat up a whole hour for this. All right, let's go inside. Good morning, Happy New Year. What's good news? Why I breathe so hard when I stop walking. I stop walking fast. I always wonder why I breathe so hard. Is that because I'm out of shape? Let me know in the comments below. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video, and Happy New Year.